Hello, Team Writings family. Juwan Buford, Broadcasting Detroit Metro. Actually, one of my favorite cafes here in the downtown area today. Got to support small business. I believe in that. You already know about that life. Entrepreneurship is empowerment, right? And what I want to talk about briefly today deals with recruiting. I had a conversation, or to be more accurate, attracting. So I had a conversation with our business partners and yesterday. And one of the questions or challenge she raised is, how do I build my business and how do I recruit? I want to recruit more people. I want to have a team to work with. I want to train properly. I want to grow this thing and scale it, right? And yeah, I want to go out and share the service and empower people, but I also know that at the end of the day, leverage is how you create wealth. So I want to participate in that part of the game. And she was really racking her brain to figure out a strategy to recruit. And some of you already know where I'm about to go with this, right? Because you're familiar with R3. If you're not familiar with R3, it's time for you to get familiar with R3. And there's a training I'm going to post following this video that is going to give a real strong overview of what R3 is. So this is the message I share with her. This is the message I would share with you. Number one, if you are thinking long and hard about strategy to recruit, you are overthinking this. You're working too hard. You're about to make this very difficult, very complicated, unnecessarily. And what I share with her is a interaction I had recently with somebody whom I need to call here in a moment, who made the decision to on board with us. So let me tell you what transpired. I called up a member. She's been a member for about 3 weeks now. And I followed up with her periodically to make sure she got her estate plan done. And then the last time I called, a handful of days ago, I called her up and I made sure she knew how to access her membership perks. And I didn't just give her instructions. I literally walked her through setting up her membership perks. She was so excited about having access to services. She was so excited about this perks benefit, despite the fact that it had been shared previously. But it goes to show you have to remind individuals. Folks don't remember everything all the time, okay? So in respect, I was doing my due diligence, following up with her to make sure she was enjoying the benefits of her service. And after I did that, I asked her 3 simple questions. Number 1, who's it you want to help? Family member, friend, aunt, uncle, niece, nephew, brother, sister. Who do you know that could be benefited by this service? Who needs to get their estate plan done if they have children? Who, quite frankly, would love the opportunity to save an additional $200 to $300 a month, and if they're a business owner, an additional $400 to $500 per month with our member perks program. Who do you know, quite frankly, who maybe has been a victim of identity theft, or that you just know could benefit from learning more about what it is we do? So of course, we can't control whether or not somebody buys something, right? We can't control whether or not people make an investment themselves, but who do you want to share this with to make sure at least that they're aware and they can make the best decision for their family or for their business, right? So I asked for those referrals, and she gave me a couple. Phenomenal. Next referral that I asked for, remember R3, 3 types of referrals that we ask for every single time, whether we're sharing a membership and someone makes a buying decision to acquire the service or not, or whether we're doing a follow-up to make sure someone is enjoying the benefits of being enrolled with us. We asked for these 3 referrals. So the next referral was, who do you know that's a business owner? And for me, more specifically, I'll follow it up with, who do you know that's a business owner that has employees? Why? And why am I sharing this with you? Because you may not be certified for group. You may not be comfortable giving presentations to business owners. You might not be there yet. You might not have taken the B2B training courses. You may not have taken the group certification courses. I'm dropping hints here, you all, okay? B2B training courses that are being emailed to you periodically, take advantage of that. The group certification trainings, take advantage of that. So, but here's the thing, even if you haven't taken those trainings, even if you're not familiar with that marketplace, you're not comfortable, guess who is? Your leadership, right? Delegate, utilize the system. So even if I was brand spanking new, even if I maybe spent most of my time on the direct selling network marketing side of the business, and I knew nothing about B2B, I knew nothing about group, I know to still ask the question, because if I'm talking to someone, they happen to be the HR director or know the HR director, or heaven forbid be the owner of a company with 10, 20, 30, 50, heaven forbid 300 employees, and I don't ask the question, you know how much lost income that is? OMG. Keep in mind, about 1,000 memberships on the books, given the current compensation plan. 1,000 memberships with, I think, a 75% retention rate, caveat, maybe off a couple numbers, 75% retention rate is going to pay you easily easily on a low end is going to pay you about $60,000 to $70,000 in residual revenues. I'm just saying. So if you are not asking this question, you're killing yourself, right? Because you can delegate the person, you can delegate the referral to someone within the organization that is effective at that division or the nature or presenting that value proposition to the business owner or the CEO or the CFO or the HR director. Okay, so ask that question. So that's one of the referrals I asked for, and lo and behold, she referred me to a company. Beautiful. The last question I asked was, look, who do you know that is looking to earn an extra $1,500 part-time spare time? Who do you know that's sick of the check to check? Who do you know that's entrepreneurial or looking for a career change, not afraid of work, likes helping people, likes working with other business owners and entrepreneurs, wants to see people win, gregarious, outgoing, talks to people a lot, always busy? I'm asking for specifically what I'm looking for. I'm not going to ask, who do you know that wants to earn a little extra money? I don't want to, I'm just being frank. This is me. I don't want every Joe Smo. I don't want Jerome or Jane or Jenny or Safaria who is sitting down on the couch watching MMA, watching Desperate Housewives or whatever the hell's on television nowadays, or on Facebook all day long doing nothing. No, notice I asked specifically who I wanted, right? Because if I have shared values and a shared direction and energy and motivation with a person, it's going to be easier to onboard them, help them get started. Okay, it's just being real. So I asked specifically, who do you know who's looking to earn extra? And that's okay. If they're looking to earn extra, that's okay. Extra $1,000, $1,500. We know that's real, right? There are people in the organization did that. Just had a couple of conversations with like 4 of us yesterday who, last month got a deposit of a comma, and none of them are full time. So who do you know who is looking to earn, once again, that an extra $1,000, $1,500 part-time, or looking for a career change, motivated, right? Entrepreneurial, likes helping people, likes working with people, in particular likes working with entrepreneurs. And you know what happened? She raised her hand and said me. She's like, look, I'm taking care of my mother. I can't work the way I wanted to. I wasn't anticipating this happening. I need something I can work from home, because I'm not accustomed to being without money. And it looks like you're having fun with this. This is valuable. I can see it helping a lot of people. Yeah, I like to participate. It's just easy. Oh my goodness. And all I did is I sent her another video. I could have did this. I could say, oh yeah, it's fantastic, great. Look at my experience. I'm having so much success and earning so much money, and all you gotta do is, no, I said, look, you know what, let me do you a favor. I'm really glad that you took a genuine interest in what it is that we're doing here. If I were to send you a corporate overview that will give you more information in terms of our compensation plan and the day in the life of successful PPLSI entrepreneurs, that's something you'd be, oh, she says, yeah. I said, great. And then I asked for a couple more referrals. And lo and behold, she gave me a couple more referrals. So here's the thing, if aliens abduct her, if she decides, hey, I don't want to join you in business, it's okay, I got the referrals. If she says, I'm ready to join, guess what? Now I've a track to run on. I have a handful of referrals that we can immediately engage right away and get her compensated, paid and promoted right away. You see where I'm going with this? This is what you should be doing every single time. Don't make this rocket science. Every time you introduce a value prop, I don't care if you're introducing a value prop for the sake of the small business plan. Be careful in the HR environment, okay? You don't want to do that. If you're introducing this to someone who needs to get their estate plan, you're introducing a membership to someone, whether they make a buying decision or not, once they've been properly exposed, and especially if they've seen some form of presentation, whether it's been a verbal presentation by eyeball to eyeball, belly to belly, or quite frankly, you pulled up Zoom, press play on the video, and let them listen to it. That's the easiest way to do it. It duplicates, y'all. Okay, so you want to ask simply, who do you know? Who do you know? Ask that, right? That way you don't have to chase people. That way you don't have to cajole people. That way you don't have to harass people. You can attract them. You want to attract people who are excited about our value prop. You want to attract people who are gung-ho about what we're doing. You want to attract people who see value in what we're doing and who want to do it. You don't have to talk someone into it. You want them to volunteer. Hey, I want to participate. Just like if a person walks to a dealership and they're a huge fan of Mercedes-Benz, guess what? People who typically sell Mercedes-Benz with gusto and vibrancy and are successful, they typically love Mercedes-Benz. People were very good at being investment advisors or insurance agents. That's the industry I hailed from. The individuals that were already gung-ho, who already owned insurance, who already invested in the market, who already intrigued and interested in the industry in general, guess what? 9 times out of 10, they became the best insurance and investment advisors because they were already interested, and they raised their hand. Hey, how are you doing with this? You seem like you're having a good time. You seem like you're taking care of your family. You seem like you're enthusiastic, you're excited. How do I get involved, right? Same deal. Same thing with the real estate industry. People who like homes. People are enthusiastic about buying homes. They like architecture, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? They like the arbitrage. They like the game. They'll sometimes raise their hand and say, hey, I like to do that. It's the same thing here. It's no different. So don't overthink this thing, okay? Don't overthink it. Now, I have several other things I'd like to share, but I said it's going to be a quickie, so I'm going to keep it a quickie because it's going like over right now. Hopefully this serves you well. As always, you know, you can reach out. Expect that you're going to see like a training to kind of accompany this video as well. I might kind of post it either in our Slack channel or in our email group. So that's called a clue. If you're not in our Slack channel, email group, and you're looking for good content to get better at Sharpen Saw, you might want to make sure you are a member of Slack. You might want to make sure that you're on our email group with Ring Essential. With that being said, signing off. Celebrate success in advance. Goodbye for now.